What is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back in to Wilburn Reactions. We are headed into some more exciting reaction videos today. If you have sent in some requests, please be patient with me. They are flowing in, and I am trying to get to them as quickly as possible. But today we are headed to Johnny Cash, and the song is Ragged Old Flag. So these songs were sent to me as a special 4th of July request. I wasn't sure if I was going to get around to them, but they're here. So I'm a big fan of Johnny Cash, what you guys have introduced me to. So I'm excited to see what this song is all about.
I walked through a county courthouse square. On a park bench, an old man was sitting there. I said, "Your old courthouse is kind of run down." He said, "No, it'll do for our little town." I said, "Your old flagpole is leaned a little bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "Have a seat." And I sat down. "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" I said, "I think it is." He said, "I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag."
I love how like Johnny Cash and a lot of his songs, he just really speak to you. Like he talks to you, you know, and I think that's what made him very unique in his style, you know, because he was honest. He talked about himself, what he battled. He talked about what's going on in the world, what he felt. I don't think he held anything back. And I just love hearing him just talk. Like I can listen to him just talk in his music. He doesn't even have to sing. He doesn't have to say anything. Like just hearing him talk is enough for me.
You see, we got a little hole in that flag there when Washington took it across the Delaware. And it got powder burned the night that Francis Scott Key sat watching it write and say, "Can you see?" And it got a bad rip in New Orleans with Pakenham and Jackson tugging at its seams. And it almost fell at the Alamo beside the Texas flag, but she waved on though.
See, even there, and if you like right there, it's like a history lesson. Like I think like for, you know, newer generations coming up and you know, younger than me, and they get to hear him, you know, talk about what he's talking about. And I think curiosity can help in this situation too. Like say, you know, you're young, you don't know about some of the stuff he talked about, you know, it'll make you go look it up and, you know, hopefully get you a history lesson and learn, you know, about, you know, the nation, you know, what we went through as people and the battles, the wars and everything, the blood, sweat and tears lost on this soil. So I there was certain things he named in there that I'm going to have to look up because I didn't know about. So that was something new for me. So I'm just glad he touched on those topics there.
She got cut with a sword at Chancellorsville, and she got cut again at Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee, Beauregard, and Bragg, and the south wind blew hard on that ragged old flag. On Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low a time or two. She was in Korea, Vietnam. She went where she was sent by her Uncle Sam.
He really talking here. And hearing this, you know, I know he's not going in debt, but I am, because that's just the reactor I am. And I feel like the times we are living in, that's why I think I enjoyed this channel so much, because there's so much separation in this world. There's so much like trying to segregate us again and make us hate each other. And a lot of people fall victim to it. So many people get caught up in the politics. They get caught up in the media. They get caught up in certain words that are being thrown around in just social media in general. And I think we're forgetting how far we've actually come in this world, how far we've actually just where we are today. Like we are going backwards. It feels like we're going backwards. The hate, you know, that you see, the slander online that you see against one another because you feel a certain way or you support a certain person or whatever it is. I just think we're getting away from the land of the free and the home of the brave. Like it's getting scarier because I sometimes, you know, I don't feel the love from the other brothers, the other people, or, you know, that's how bad it's got. And I'm not talking about like, people might take that as, what do you mean feel the love? I mean that in everyone, like even my own, you know, nationality. I feel like the love is missing. Like it's slowly fading because we become so blinded by what the world is creating. We're caught up in the chaos and forgetting to just love one another and come together, and we can really just make this work. But hopefully we get it one day, hopefully we get it one day. But there are a lot out there that do spread the love and show love, but hopefully the love overpowers the hate.
She waves from our ships upon the briny foam, and now they've about quit waving back here at home. In her own good land here, she's been abused. She's been burned, dishonored, denied, and refused. And the government for which she stands is scandalized throughout the land. And she's getting threadbare and she's wearing thin, but she's in good shape for the shape she's in. 'Cause she's been through the fire before. And I believe she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning, we take her down every night, we don't let her touch the ground, and we fold her up right. On second thought, I do like to brag, 'cause I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag.
Beautiful. Well said. And it's so funny that I said at the beginning of this that I could hear him talk. He didn't even have to, sing, and he did just that. He talked throughout the entire song, and there's a lot of pointers. Like I said, I went a little bit deeper than what he was saying, but that's just the message that came across me as I'm listening to this song. I'm hearing Johnny Cash and talk about what we've been through, and that's where I feel like it's disrespectful for some human beings on this earth to feel people died for our freedom, people fought for our freedom, and we're going backwards and disrespecting them by saying like, oh, I feel like this is going on, I feel this, I feel that. And so be it. Certain things do happen, but you can't, what does that say? I feel like if one person messes up, I feel like everybody's looked at, as the villain in that situation. And what I mean by that, like if a certain person messes up and there's a certain nationality or certain race, right? And this goes for everyone. I feel like everyone is put in that category like, oh, they're all like that, or we get looked at like we're all like that. And we're not. No, everybody's different. Everybody has bad in whatever. Everybody has bad. Somebody doing bad. No matter what color we are. Somebody's doing bad. That doesn't mean like, oh, this person, that means their whole group is bad, or this person, like, no. Why don't we just weed out those bad apples and then everybody that's good, we'll be all right. But just a beautiful song by Johnny Cash, and I'm glad it came up on the 4th of July, because even it's just certain things like I just don't use on this channel, like certain words like woke and all that stuff, like and I feel like this holiday is now become controversy. There's a lot of holidays that's become controversy now, and a lot of people want to dispute and debate things and what they want to celebrate now and what they don't want to celebrate, and it's becoming just crazy, right? Why can't we just enjoy the stuff how we used to enjoy it? And I'm not even that old, but I even think back at the times when I was a kid, just going out there and just having fun and enjoying anything. I feel like everything now in the world, no matter if you eat something, if you celebrate something, if you do something, it has to be about something. Like, we can't just enjoy it anymore. Let's just get back to the basics of just enjoying what we have, enjoying the times we have, the time we have on this earth, because it's limited. I don't want to walk around angry all my life and trying to figure out why I'm mad, and I'm not saying I'm mad. I'm just saying, like, speaking and I just hope, I hope everybody on this channel has a great 4th of July. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully you guys aren't like me down here. It is very hot in Bakersfield. It was 111 today. Hopefully where you guys are, it's a lot cooler. But I hope everybody returns back with their hands and fingers. Be safe. Enjoy the great food. Enjoy your family. Enjoy whatever you are doing. And I just want you guys all to be safe. I'll see you guys. I will let you know if I upload tomorrow. Like I said, I do have my daughter's birthday, so I'll keep you guys posted if I'll have some content coming. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being lovely. See you guys on the next one.